What's up, Vol fans? It's your boy Coach Rice. Welcome to Rocky Top Sports Talk. This episode, we're going to be talking about the defensive line room, the men that hold the ground on the defensive line. If you can't win the defensive line, you can't win the trenches, then you're not going to win in the SEC. So these are the dogs that we talked about a lot last year on the defense that kept us in games just strictly off the defensive line. So it's going to be the same this year. Definitely a strength of this team. Get a lot of guys coming back. Had some guys, get drafted or get signed as free agents, or just graduate. But this group should be a strength again with a lot of key guys. With that being said, I'm bringing on my boy Joey Blankenship, and then we'll talk about the defensive line. What's up, boss?
What's up, Coach?
Oh, not much. Just every day thinking about what this fall is going to be like. Tennessee football on Saturdays.
Yes, sir.
It's literally one of my favorite things.
Oh yeah.
Waking up on a Saturday morning. First thing I do, go downstairs, make me some breakfast, start blaring Rocky Top.
Yeah.
So it's that's a thing I do every Saturday. I'm ready for it. So if you can, just real quick, like and subscribe all the videos, whether it be on Facebook, YouTube. Obviously, that's where we're mainly going to be. TikTok, Instagram. Um, I, I I can't emphasize enough how much me and Joey love doing this.
Yep.
We want to get to know all y'all as Tennessee Vol fans, and we can't do that if we don't get it out there. So just do us a favor, share and repost or whatever on whatever platform it is. So Joey, in today's video, we're going to talk about the defensive line, the dogs down.
The dogs. Yep.
They take control of the whole game. They do it every snap. They can control how the offensive team runs the ball, or if the inability to pass the ball. So
Right. Right.
they're the one of the most important position groups on the team because talked about it on the offensive line video. If you can't win the trenches, you can't win in the SEC. So
That's right.
break us down a little bit what your expectations are of the defensive line.
Well, looking at last year and the success that we had on the defensive line, some of those guys, wish we could have them again. But you look at our losses from last year and the fact that they were non-existent, like
Yeah.
where we struggled in those games was our pass rush and our run game. Like it wasn't there. That's
Yeah.
how important that it is. And this year, got a lot of guys, new guys, returning guys, excited about this group. Honestly, just
Yeah.
in general, Joshua Josephs obviously probably highlights it for me.
Yeah.
Looking at him to be like a James Pierce
Yeah.
type player for this team. I mean, there's so many of them that we could mention in this group. Man, honestly, West and Weathersby, I
Yeah.
like those guys too. I really
Yeah.
do. I think I think they have the potential to be dominant. I really
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Norman Lott from last year, that dude he was wreaking havoc on every. He was a little out of control at times, got some unnecessary penalties, but
You like
his
that on the defensive line.
his mentality is what I like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and so I'm hoping that can rub off on this year's group.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Hey, this group is loaded with talent.
Yeah,
We're gonna talk about kind of break each area down differently. We're gonna talk about the interior guys first. Jackson Moy, that dude came on the scene last year. Was expected the red shirt, y'all. He was expected the red
right.
shirt, but coaches loved him so much. Rodney Gardner pretty much fell in love with him. Dude is a passionate, hungry, ready to go, to work type of guy. Brings it every day in practice, every rep on the field. A guy that at me as a coach, I just love having on the field and on the roster. Uh,
Right.
So you got Jackson Moy. David Hobbs is a young guy that I'm expecting to make a big step up this year. Bryson Eason, you got the 6-year guy that's coming back. He'll probably be your nose tackle this year that's coming back, and expecting big things out of him as far as a leader.
Absolutely.
And then you got a couple freshmen that are coming in that you're expecting big things out of. Excuse me. Isaiah Campbell would be massive. The five-star
Absolutely.
came in. Charles House being the other one. Georgia was wanting him big time. He's massive. Like, I'm talking about one of those that you put at nose tackle and he just controls multiple gaps. He's one of those type guys. And then, so those, and then there's a couple other interior guys. But when you talk about the interior, that's where you start the disruption in the run game. So
absolutely.
When you talk about, when you think defenses and over the years at Tennessee, you think Reggie White, you think
right.
John Henderson, those
yes,
guys
sir.
that, they were in the middle and they were just disruptive. Guys that the run game was non-existent because of them. So I'm excited to what those interior guys. Then you get to the defensive end group, Tyree West, Tyree Weathersby, Dominic McKinley, another 5th, 6-year guy that can bring a lot of leadership. That group should take a step up. And last year, we saw Joshua Joseph hop over. That way we get as much speed on the field as we can. I think we could see that this year because we could get Caleb Herring and Jordan Ross.
That's right. Both of those
on the
guys.
field, on the field a little more. So I can see that happening. And then with the Leos, obviously Joshua Joseph, Caleb Herring, and Jordan Ross, along with some young guys, get them on the field. So with all those groups being said, out of the interior or the defensive ends or the Leos, what are you expecting? Which group are you expecting the most out of, Joey?
Man, I'm gonna say the defensive ends.
The defensive ends.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about those guys. I think they're. I mean, for football coaches, you want those guys to just be dominant. You want them to be dirty, nasty down there, like just doing whatever it takes to get the job done. And I think we got some guys that are willing to do that. And then, like you said, with Joshua Joseph, I think that dude's got some speed and can get back there. Same thing with Caleb Herring, honestly.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready for our defense. That's what I'm ready for.
Man, yeah. And as a Tennessee fan, for all these years, growing up, like you said a couple episodes ago, that's what we grew up on. Dominant defense, late 90s, early 2000s. It was defense. You
just taking over.
Just taking over. You had guys knocking heads off like Eric Berry. You had Kevin Simon, Kevin Burnett, and those guys knocking.
I mean, I'll go as far back as Leonard Little.
Leonard Little, yes.
That dude.
Yes. Leonard Little and Al Wilson were game changers at linebacker for Tennessee, man. Gerard Mayo.
Yeah,
I mean, those
Jalen
guys.
Jalen
Reeves-Maybin.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, I mean, you just think about all the game change. Derek Barnett. I mean, Kurt Magid,
AJ Johnson.
Yeah. I mean, that group, those groups of linemen, and I know we're showing our young age because I know some of y'all old heads. Which, don't get me wrong, I wish I was alive to see all those that greatness too. But these guys that we're talking about, they laid the groundwork. Josh Heupel said it the last 2 media days, Joey.
Oh, yeah.
Defense is the standard. Great defense is the standard at Tennessee.
It is.
Josh Heupel's known to be an offensive coach, but great defense is elite defense is the standard at Tennessee. And I think we're going to keep that rolling this year. You know, you talk about the defensive ends being a group you're looking forward to seeing, in Tyree West and Dominique McKinley and Dominique Bailey, excuse me. Tyree Weathersby, and then every once in a while bumping Joshua Joseph over there in our Rapids package. That's another thing I'm looking forward to see. Imagine this, Joey, as an offense coordinator or an offensive coach, that I'm trying to scheme around these type of guys. Right. You put a Rapids package out there of Joshua Joseph, Jordan Ross, Tyree West, and David Hobbs out there. Like a third down, that quarterback knows he's fixing to get hit.
Yeah.
He knows he's fixing to get hit. And then you got Arian Carter and T-Lander or Spillman coming in, blitzing off the edge. Boo Carter blitzing from the secondary. I mean,
trouble.
It's trouble. So let's just say this. In our first group of defense, Tim Banks hasn't made this year. So he has zero excuses to have any type of problems on the defensive side of the ball. So
right.
And the crazy thing is, we're just going to keep talking about strengths, because the linebackers rooms of strength and defensive back rooms of strength.
Defensive backs,
yeah, especially the corners. So, hey, if you like I said, if you keep liking the content that me and Joey are putting out, like I said, as we get to the live videos, we're going to be having guests come on the show. Look forward to that. I know me and Joey have talked about several groups or guys that are going to come on once we get to the live shows. We're going to be putting these out continuously every day, breaking down each group, and just looking forward to Tennessee football, man.
That's right.
Oh yeah. So with that being said, go Big Orange, go Vols,
go Vols.
It's every day. We live and breathe it.
Decisions to hide. Back up, I'll take you on. Headstrong to take on